What is up, everybody?
We're alive.
We're live.
We're live. We knew that. We're live now on YouTube. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Don't click end stream. It's just a big sign that says end stream. I feel like I should end this right now because it's just telling me to.
Don't end.
Don't.
Stay away from the mouse.
That's why you control the mouse.
Stay away from the mouse.
So hi, I'm Walter.
I'm Laurice.
And we're here because what else are you going to do when you're out of work as an actor? And we thought we'd go online. We did this yesterday for 2 hours.
We did it on my channel.
And we had a good time. And a lot of people joined us, and a lot of people watched. I have no idea why, but we're here.
Yeah.
And there's so much to talk about because we're doing so much with our lives these days. I got a little announcement, if you don't mind, a little plug. I had a meeting today with some of my students. And one of my students' parents, I teach comedy to kids and teens, and I have my own public classes at Times Square, in normal times. And I go into schools and camps, and I have residencies everywhere in addition to our comedy shows that we do. And one of the parents asked, hey, do you mind doing a Zoom classroom just to give these kids something to do? And I did one, and I really loved it. I really like it, the platform. I think there's a chance. Hey, Don. So what I'm going to start doing is seeing if there's anybody out there that's interested in doing this. And I might even do like adult open mics too. And do the first couple totally for free just to see if people are interested in it. But then
like knock,
as
knock.
a way to keep the
Who's
comedy
there?
education
Banana.
going. Yeah. Hey, Cheryl. What's going on?
Hey, how are things out in
Jedi
your
girl?
direction?
Yeah, they just closed down bars today.
Yeah, you guys are completely...
Oh, no, she's California now.
Yeah, you're out in the San Francisco area.
Oh, they just shut everything down.
You have to stay inside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's rough. Yeah, so that's happening. But they shut down bars in Florida.
Yeah, as of 5 o'clock today, bars in Florida.
Bonjour.
Yeah. But, I mean, everywhere is a bar. But all people on the beach in Florida.
Yeah, they need to shut down the beaches.
Yeah, what are they going to do with that? And they're,
the public beaches.
I don't know, like if salt water kills things the way chlorine
but they're really
does.
Close to each other. I don't know if you guys saw.
Yeah.
They were like, the girls on the shoulders.
Oh, they're playing chicken. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
fighting.
pretty close.
And everyone was really close and
like
kids running, and they were saying F Corona, F Corona, F Corona. They were chanting F Corona, and they were like all spring breakers.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they were
a lot of alcohol going on.
Packed in. I think this was down in Miami, but the other one was down in Clearwater. So
Corona's not an STD, but I think it will work like an STD.
It will work as an STD
if certain things are happening.
Well,
I think you can definitely get it that way.
They can get it, but they are not too concerned about it or carrying it. Obviously, they're going to kill all the old people.
What do you call it? The boomer?
Because they're not going
boomer remover?
Yeah, that was trending the other day. It was like boomer or boomer doomer or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
I know what it was. They want to get rid of all the boomers. So they're like, let's get infected and spread it to all the old people that we don't want anymore because they're not tolerant of society. They are going to kill the old people down there. San Francisco right now, probably our country starting at midnight. Okay. Don, you have some interesting ideas in the works. Thank you. Oh, hey, Michelle.
Yeah, so I've just been trying to keep myself busy. So it's funny. You know what? They always say, because I work from home a lot when I have real work. I have no work to do right now because my work from home is booking myself on gigs. But when I work from home, they say you should like get a shower, dress as if you're going to the office because you work better. And I never do that. But now I am, mostly because I'm making videos and I don't want to be in my underwear. At least I don't mind. For your underwear. I'm putting pants on for your all's sake.
Stop it, Walter. Nobody wants to see you in your underwear.
As that song from Be More Chill says.
Are you going to start open an OnlyFans account?
Open fans only?
Only or whatever. It's kind of like a social networking. If you want to like show off some nudies, you make your fans pay extra. Just something influential.
Well, that's if I do a Patreon.
No, it's not Patreon.
No, I'm saying, but that'll be an upgrade.
So
it'll be an upgrade. If you pay so much to my Patreon,
you get a nudie of Walt.
Yeah, I'm saving my pants for David. Yes.
Pants for David.
Yes, I'm wearing pants now. Although I'm, you don't see that low, but
you could be not wearing them. You never know.
It could be, but yesterday I stood up and shook my booty, so you never know. So I'm doing it for you guys.
That's just business as usual. Nothing really changed.
Michelle, how are things where you are? What's going on where you are? Everything closed down? Everybody?
You're in DC.
Yeah.
Area. I just got a really good grip on this guy. It's a shit show.
Yep.
This message is held for review.
Oh, no. Oh, Michelle, you can't curse on YouTube.
No, you can. Well, yesterday we had all these crazy people on here, like spamming porn comments.
Yeah, that got awkward.
All right. Karine, we are into real lockdown starting since 2 p.m. in France, and I'm already bored.
Oh, boy. At least we have internet.
That's one of the things that I wanted to talk about, things that people can do.
Well, I think at least we have internet, because it's not like The Walking Dead, because Walking Dead has no technology. Because there's no electricity, there's no, like, society hasn't completely broken down yet.
We don't have zombies yet.
We just can't have society.
We don't have zombies yet.
But we have all the benefits of society in the sense of technology.
We don't have zombies.
We don't. Well, we've always had zombies, in my mind. There's plenty, I sign in, the first thing I see is pants for David. Yeah.
That's what you get, Stephanie.
I'm saving my pants for David.
Would you expect anything less?
Yeah.
When
you love someone, you put your pants on.
Day 2 of not going to Wawa. Is Wawa open? They have to be open, but you don't want to go there because, like, there's a lot of people there, right?
Do you risk Corona for a good pretzel? If they had their Thanksgiving sandwich right now, maybe. Hopefully, we have Twitter. Yeah. Thank goodness we have.
It's rough, man.
Thank goodness we have a place to complain.
What it feels like to live up here where the Wawas are kind of far away.
Yeah, with social media, you don't need therapy.
There's a quick check up there, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Not the same.
We got food though. I'm not eating out because everyone's saying, "Oh, you can go to the delivery, you can go to the bars, you can get to cake out." But God forbid we don't have any more money left. I'm taking every penny and saving it for food and necessities. What I thought about was when Walt ripped his pants. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't wearing underwear.
That wasn't that. That was that's a regular occurrence because when you said that,
well, that's the day I had no underwear on.
Walt ripped his pants at the club. I thought, which time? Because he done that so many times, and then I realized that was the David concert, and David had poor David. I hope he didn't.
David was warming up with my underwear.
Yeah. He went in the liquor room.
Oh my goodness. Underwear. Yeah, so I'm just trying to find, and it's like I didn't have any ideas, and it was a student's parent that gave me the idea of Zoom, and it went so well, and now I'm creating a video online course on this page. I got 2 episodes up already of learning how to do stand-up comedy. So anybody out there can kind of develop their own stand-up comedy if you're bored, but it's also great creative writing training. It's also self-confidence, all these other things. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to send that to all the schools that I was working with.
That's a good idea because we don't know what's going on with the schools.
Right. But with Zoom and other things, I could do one-on-one coachings. And most of the schools I only do improv comedy with. So this is
we need distractions.
Different. Yeah.
Well.
So me and my underwear could be very distracting.
We're not doing that. Now, Michelle said she just got an email. They're making a decision about shelter in place for New York City in the next 48 hours. Oh, gosh. Wow.
I am glad I'm just outside the city right now.
I am outside the city, but whatever they do in the city, they're probably going to do here.
One of my students is in the Hamptons. They escaped.
Okay. All the rich people went to the Hamptons. Yeah. Everyone, or their Connecticut houses. They all went to their second houses that are vacation houses. They were like, we're getting out of the city.
My guessing, though, if they're doing
this is
that.
The apocalypse. We're leaving.
Right. I'm guessing, though, if they're doing that, it's because there's too many people not taking it seriously, that they're not self-quarantining. They're not changing their.
Yeah, they took their beans with them.
They took their beans. Yeah.
They got their beans. They could have gotten their beans out there before cleaning out the one Trader Joe's. Like, there's like one Trader Joe's.
Dried beans are a little, lighter, right?
They took dried beans.
And if you take dried beans, it's a little lighter.
Yeah. But I think it has to do with what he is saying. The younger people, and they even said in the press conference today, they need to take this a little more seriously and stop going out and touching things because they're spreading it to.
Think of what this will do for teenage pregnancy.
Oh boy.
Hopefully.
You mean hurt it or help it?
Like reduce numbers, you would think.
No, because they're bored.
Well, they're bored, but they can't go out, and because they're afraid of dying.
But that doesn't stop them from inviting their one boyfriend over. They're saying don't gather with more than 10 people.
It'll be puritanical regime.
Yeah, some people think we're creating a whole new generation of boomers. Like it'll be the new boomers because of right now everyone is stuck.
Oh, good. Oh, see, Stephanie's stocking up. She's hogging all the chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think people are on.
That's a lot of meals of one chickpea.
As the beans, because like here they don't mess around. They're beans. They're gone. They're like we need more beans right now. So hello, Fleur.
Hello. Hey, my mom's here. I gotta stop cursing.
Oh, your mom's there. Yes, we can see her. Hi. Can you see my comments? Florida bars and restaurant closing for 30 days.
Yeah,
so
I just saw that.
The Gator place is closed?
Oh, the Gator Den.
No, but they'll deliver, right?
The Gator Den.
Don saw the first part, like the idea of the composition logbook reminds me of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
I said the same thing, Stephanie. Baby boom. Yeah. There will be a baby boom.
Everyone be good. Walt's mom is here. Yesterday we had his sister here.
That's right. I'm more worried about my nieces are going to be here. So we got my students start watching.
Oh, yeah, Samantha. We texted. I think she went and watched. She started to watch our replay yesterday, and I told her, don't watch the second half because we got like swamped.
Why can't I watch?
With inappropriate
Tell me why.
Someone invaded. I had to like block 10 different people
I told
talking
her
about erectile dysfunction. Hello,
Hola.
Maria.
¿Qué tal?
You expect a baby. Chris expects a baby boom 9 months from now.
Yeah.
9 months, 10 months.
Well, probably 7 because everybody's going to be sick. So it's all going to, come out wrong.
Yeah.
Weird. So,
yeah. So Jared Leto.
Yes.
Has been off meditating in the desert for like 3 months or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Jesus was in the desert.
Jesus was in the desert. He comes back to society. He was completely.
Well, that's Chris's wife, Stephanie, Mom.
Yeah, that's Chris's wife. Chris is really cool too, though.
They're near you. They're in Orlando. Mom's down in Dunellen.
Well, they're in Celebration, but they came up last night. They came back.
For anyone else in the world, Celebration and Orlando are the same thing. It's only when you live there. It's different.
All right.
No offense to a Celebration.
So Jared Leto, he disappeared and then he came
Chris
back
is there
to
too.
society.
Hey, Chris.
And yeah, they're back in New York.
Oh, you're up here. All right. Barbecue time.
So I can't imagine just coming back to being completely cut off from the world and coming back and being like, oh, hey, guy. Oh, I got to go in my house. Yeah, I missed a lot. He didn't know about it.
I respect Jared as an artist. There's a lot of times you wonder how much does Jared Leto really know? Because he's kind of got that hippie thing where he knows a lot about specific subjects.
Like out meditating and just go back to the desert. You're a much better place there. I'd go back. I'd go there.
And Don, for those who don't know, Chris's wife is also OCD thinking from other platforms.
Yeah.
The X-Files people who know their platform
Stephanie.
names. Yeah. I don't remember who knows which names, but everybody knows OCD thinking from the X-Files fandom.
Where's Maya?
Yeah. Where is what's she calling herself now? Sammy Spammy.
Sammy Spammy. YouTube deleted her channel.
I can't keep up with everybody's fake names.
Californication on
fake news.
I didn't hear about this, Jared. I'm jealous, so that I don't have to worry about all this.
We'll go back to the desert.
It was fast though. Last week I was with friends all over Europe, the US, just hypothetically talking about, I know when you were supposed to come, and here we are.
You have enough chicken nuggets for Sam?
It's true. I mean, over the weekend we did a show. Show on Saturday, and we had a pretty full house, surprisingly.
Last Saturday, a week ago.
Last Saturday.
Yeah, 10 days ago now, almost.
And then, but you were doing last week this time, I think you had a gig.
I had a gig that Monday. Monday I had a gig.
Monday or Tuesday. Delivery is closed?
Wow.
They're delivering booze here. The bars are actually delivering.
Did they approve that officially? I know they were talking about it yesterday.
I thought they approved that in Florida, too, to help the bars stay open.
There's so many old people here, though. They can't take chances.
But just booze? I mean, not that old.
No, but if anytime you deliver, if you have it, or you're carrying it, or you're carrying products that have it into the house of somebody that might have it. Oh, yeah, I saw that, man. Cool.
What?
Yeah, I think, and my niece, right? Sam went to Magic Kingdom last week, one last time.
Yeah, Samantha went.
Yeah. I love that thing. They're closing, and actually, there was a whole thing. Was it Kimmel or one of them? One of them was talking about with Disney closing on Sunday, it gives you one last chance to go out there and catch it.
Yeah, it was the last chance to go out and catch it. Yeah. Your last chance to get into coronavirus.
Yeah, now you're out of luck. If you don't have it now, you're out of luck.
Can you order me a double tequila neat with 2 slices of lime? Delivery is still happening in San Francisco for now. Maybe not after tomorrow. Jeez.
I've got a grocery delivery coming at 5:00 today from Fresh Direct.
Yeah.
And they're saying they're not allowed to come in the house. Usually they walk it up the steps.
I don't want them coming.
Well, no.
I'm gonna wipe down
but
everything.
They're gonna leave it at the door, knock and run.
Not knock and run, like when you ring the doorbell and you open the doorbell.
Bags of poop on fire. Yeah.
I never did that.
No, I didn't know it, but that's what kids would do. They light poop on fire in a brown paper bag, and then you go to stomp on it to put out the
Your mom's comment.
Sam will be here Thursday. Hello, everyone. Oh, cool.
Walt was born after a very cold winter.
Well, now I have too much. I didn't need to know that. I thought it was because of
Walt. You guys were living near where my old house was at the time. Of course, I wasn't in that house yet.
Not yet.
I wasn't born yet. I was 2 years behind you.
Well, the first house I remember was Montgomery Village. Before that,
okay,
we were in Mills Choice by your aunt.
Yeah, but my aunt.
But I don't think I was born there, though, right?
My aunt wasn't there yet.
Was I born in Germantown?
So if you were in.
I went to Holy Cross.
You were in Germantown when you were 3. Or did you move by then?
I think we moved there when I was 3 or 4. I went in kindergarten and first grade. I was in Germantown.
Okay, so when I was 1, we moved into my house.
Okay.
So you were like about a mile away from me.
Not even, yeah. That church across the street.
You were a mile away from me when you were,
right.
You were 3 and I was 1.
Abigail Disney said on Twitter.
And then we both went to Dr. Mella and Dr. Berdera, the pediatricians down at that. In the Montgomery Village thing. So, Walt's house pizza delivery goes here. In France?
So true, Stephanie.
French pizza? No, you're not France. Where are you, Fleur?
Fleur's not in France?
Are you in France?
It's a very French name.
It's true.
Fleur de lis.
Hi, Chris. Starting today, we have homework, but they don't want to do it, of course. So,
what did Abigail Disney say on Twitter?
Abigail Disney said on Twitter about the people at Disney this past week. I don't know. Queue for the grocery stores here are now 1 hour long just to enter.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
No more delivery in France. Wow.
Wow.
At some point, you're going to have to have like military dropping off food.
Sam was at Disney. Yeah, and they were there too, Chris and Stephanie. You have lots of booze? That's good.
I got beer left over from my brother visiting.
You left some over?
There's some beer on the deck. Most of them empty cans.
I thought those were empty.
Most of them. I think there's a few. I might be wrong. They might be all empties. Wow.
Oh wait, what did I do with my phone? Oh, I put it down here.
Yeah, I got a couple other
topics we can talk about if you want.
Yeah, let's talk about some of these topics.
You can chime in.
Yeah.
Chime in.
I have food delivery coming today and then again on Sunday, and we don't have a huge refrigerator, and it's one of those upright with the freezer that doors open this way.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
It's very narrow. I know it's St. Patrick. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I'm not wearing anything green.
No.
No.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, okay.
So that's no one's really celebrating here. I had the boomer remover.
Yeah, Steph, what happened? What did Abigail Disney say about
And the government's sending $1,000 checks to everyone that needs it. I don't see how that's going to help.
Andrew Yang.
That's like not even a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
It's like one of the little miniature Band-Aids.
Well, if you have $1,000 a month and you're not, I don't know what we're going to do about mortgages and rents and stuff like that, but, people need money for food and medicine or daily stuff, especially if you've got a family. We were in Montgomery Village at that point. Okay. That's what I thought.
You put the link in the chat?
Oh, for what they said on Abigail?
I don't see it.
I'll double check and bring it here.
Hey, Grace. Chicago is eerily quiet. Everything is eerily quiet. Actually, I noticed last night, because this curfew's in place, our street, there are usually cars going up and down.
Mm-hmm.
There weren't many. I'm sure it'll be busy during rush hour still.
Can't find stuff in chats.
Oh.
Alcohol is a good germ killer, yeah. I was thinking, they should bring back the moonshine.
Oh, you're in the Netherlands. That's right. You're not in France.
Yeah. The illegal alcohol is always so much stronger, right? Moonshine, grain, that stuff should kill some stuff.
So the beach in the Netherlands was super busy. Wow. Okay.
It's outside, but if you're right on top of each other.
Well, they're telling people to go out to the park. That's fine. However, if they're going to order the shelter thing that we're not going to be able to go anywhere. And I think it's because people are going out and just not.
Well, it's also because they had a spike in New York City. Did you see the numbers of infections?
No.
Like the statewide, the infection numbers is what the countrywide was a couple days ago.
Oh, wow.
Like it's over 1,000. They've done 10,000 tests in New York now, and they have over 1,000 positives. So think about how many people are carrying it that haven't been tested out there. And again, with the whole 2-week thing, they're hoping like if we really shut down for 2 weeks, with the incubation period, the people are going to get sick in the next 2 weeks. And if one of us has it, we'll keep it here for the next 2 weeks, and we'll know if one of us gets it at that point and then gets tested, we'll continue to self-quarantine.
But yeah, actually, Chris said, is that a spike or just the true number? Because according to Cuomo, who I think is doing a great job, by the way, through all of this,
better they did during Sandy.
Yeah. According to him, he thinks that it's just the numbers are starting to reveal themselves.
Yeah.
Because more people are getting tested. You can still get coughed on in the park. It is very true, but the whole idea of social distancing is being able to stay at least 6 feet away from somebody.
Ooh, chocolate beer.
So if you're going for a walk, yeah, you could get coughed on, but if you have legs that move pretty fast, you can make sure that you stay 6 feet away from somebody. And if you see someone come near you, just keep walking away.
So Cheryl has a good question. What happens after 2 weeks? So they're talking now in New York that like schools could be closed for 45 days. There's worries that, and even Dr. Fauci said something like that, we could still be like, this could be a 45-day thing before we see a peak. People are saying it could be a 6-month thing before we see return to normalcy.
Yeah, like yesterday, Trump had mentioned August, and my heart was like,
if this goes into summer, I'm screwed.
We're so screwed.
I don't know what to do.
If we can't run our summer camp and have all of our summer gigs,
I'll be wiped out. Savings and everything.
We're going to need to take the government up on any assistance they can give us. And I don't usually do that stuff because I usually just kind of like, I got to fend for myself. But even like 9/11, I qualified for some stuff because the restaurant I was working for got closed. But I just said, you know what? I have a second job at another restaurant. I'll just work more time there. I had 2 jobs, thankfully, but one of them closed because the thing was a block away from the towers. The Crown stopped shooting. Yeah, actually, that was another thing I want to talk about. Netflix productions, I think, have stopped all in U.S. and Canada. And I'm assuming, like, I don't know when they were going to start up for the new Sex Education.
Hey, there's Maya.
Hey, what's up? I don't know when were they going to start shooting the next season of Sex Education, because that's probably going to get delayed. Yeah, that's just disappointing. And I think a lot of the New York productions are pretty much coming to a screeching halt.
Oh, we have a spammer.
Going to Banff this summer. It could be longer, however long, whatever's happened. After we hit the peak numbers, start going down, we still won't have a vaccine. Well, Trump said that this is, I forget what his last exact word.
Real quick, though, while you're thinking, think of the difference between vaccine and cure, though. Vaccine is something you get now so you don't get the smallpox, right?
Yeah.
Vaccines don't happen overnight. More likely we're going to get a cure first before we get a vaccine, or they'll find a way to treat it with the right medicines and things and whatnot, the right steroids or the right combination of things. But N64 team, it's not terrible.
Oh, but, okay. Just don't be inappropriate.
Yeah. They're just saying, give us a shout out, but okay. Yeah, nothing inappropriate yet. But yeah, so I don't think we should be focused. I mean, as
hey, Karen.
The government should be focused on a vaccine.
Your coworker, 7-year-old, is watching.
Yeah,
okay.
We don't necessarily need to focus on a vaccine as individuals, because the vaccine is not going to come in time to help us much. Yeah, the vaccine is going to be 6 months away, a year away. You know, I wouldn't even worry about when they talk about vaccine. Yeah, but that's what it does.
So Trump said this morning they're going to get rid of the virus. And my question is, do they have a cure? Because that's the only way you're going to get rid of it. It's not going to go anywhere. they can, what they're saying is flatten the curve, slow down the rate of people being infected, and the people that are more vulnerable flooding the hospitals.
His insecurity is driving me nuts.
His doctors are very good.
Yeah.
Dr.
Mike Pence is being pretty good.
Fauci is good. He has a good team, but some of the stuff he says is just not accurate. So that's why yesterday he was saying August. Now he's saying, we got to get rid of it until, we got to kill this thing. I'm like, you're not going to kill it. The only thing that's going to kill it is a cure.
Yeah.
It's possible they could find a cure before a vaccine or some type of antiviral for it.
Yeah.
Like better treatments for it. Someone had mentioned like using the platelets of, or the blood platelets of recovered patients.
Mm-hmm.
I don't way out of my,
we only have to remember also.
Way out of my area of expertise here.
For most people,
your mom probably has more insight about this than me.
For most people, this is like the flu. It's annoying. It keeps you out of work for a few days, but it passes through.
Some people, it doesn't at all.
For most people. I'm saying for 15% of the population
is most people, but 20% is a lot.
Well, so 25% of the people show serious.
It's 10 times more deadly than the flu.
And it's 10 times more deadly than the flu. So 1% of people might die from it, right? But 20% of people might get serious, might get pneumonia. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying this is a walk in the park. I know. What I'm saying is I still don't think
Kathy into this.
Right. This is she's here. But don't panic. And if anything else, like even Dr. Fauci was saying, even when you panic, you're actually lowering your immune system. So staying calm, getting rest, drinking lots of water, eating healthy, that's the best thing you can do right now is, worrying about it, and you should, if you're asthmatic, you should worry from the standpoint, you should use that to take those extra precautions. You should use that as an excuse to focus yourself. But if you get to that panicky place, you actually are damaging your system. And
I start coughing when I panic.
Yeah.
I've been coughing.
And you panic when you cough.
Both.
Catch 22.
It gets worse. Our prime minister with his herd immunity BS really scared me. He basically said about 17 million people are going to get it. This is in the Netherlands.
Best students, one of my best, or Brandon, one of my best actors. He's been with me for 10 years since he was 15 as a student.
Yeah,
I love this kid. He's got really bad asthma.
Oh, his asthma. He's put in the hospital 3 times.
And so I'm thinking,
don't go out.
I'm scared.
Don't go out.
Stay away from people.
You told him to stay put?
I did. I think he never went out to.
It's like our adopted kid almost.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on him. Yeah, they keep saying we're 2 weeks behind Italy. So our peak is the middle of April.
And don't get me wrong, it's not just a flu. But I'm saying for most people.
Fauci was also saying these numbers, these charts are projections. So, and each country is a little bit different. So it's all, these charts and projections are not necessarily what's going to happen because we haven't factored in the measures we've been taking.
Yeah.
And how that's going to affect it.
Yeah. And let me clarify. I'm sorry, Corinne. Yeah. It's don't make me say it. It's not just a flu. It's not just a flu. I'm saying for most people.
Yeah. Be careful. That's what Trump was saying in the beginning.
No. For 80% of the population. He's not
messing around now.
No. For 80% of the population. But I'm saying this is why you shouldn't panic. For all the other reasons, you should take precautions. You should not take this lightly. You should not go out and ignore the warnings. You should isolate because even if it passes through you like a flu, you could pass it on to somebody and kill that person, right?
That's the whole point.
So that's the whole point of the isolation
too.
But at the same time, the bigger fear I would have is if everybody starts to panic and then people do things. Yes, I Am by Brandon Boyd is awesome. His new song.
The Shatpocalypse.
People start doing stupid things.
Well, taking all the toilet paper.
Yeah, and this is why they're isolating because people.
Everyone's gonna die. Get the toilet paper.
What's the line from?
We need our butts to be wiped more than we need to eat.
Well, the line from
think about
Men
it.
in Black.
Left all the food, and that's the first thing they went.
Yeah, the line from Men in Black.
Yeah.
Whereas individuals are smart. I'm misquoting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, there's a line from Men in Black where individuals are smart, people are stupid. As a society, groups of people, the herd mentality, groups of people, although herd, Yeah,
if you have asthma.
And it's a new bug, so it's going to take time for the human race to create its natural immunities to it. It's natural.
Kathy Frazier says, after your walk or outing, wash clothes, electronics, saline, gargle, shower, wipe down boxes that are delivered. I'm wiping down the Fresh Direct boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle's worried about asthma. Yeah, that's legitimate.
Maybe we should isolate because I'm waking you up with farts. So, you're not getting good rest.
I have like chemical warfare.
But then she wakes me up. I don't see why she has to wake me up and say, you woke me up.
The cat knew that I was up at that point and the cat woke me up.
Yeah, I don't think
it's fair. And then I try to go back to bed and then,
Hey, Marcia.
No cure, just prevention, like the flu shot. Well, that's a vaccine. That's not going to be for a year. So they're not going to be able to kill this thing. They can slow it down for the rate of infection, but the idea we're going to kill this thing. So you can't just like nuke it. I really hope all our social distancing really helps. Yeah.
Go Trojans.
I am Brandon Boyd on all platforms. Check it out. Yes. Check out Brandon's where he will plug his music.
My sister is not Brandon Boyd. He has a song called I Am.
Yeah. Brandon Boyd Ford. He's really great. Super talented. So don't worry about what they said in France in the beginning. Save our clean butts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? They say that it's important to be clean. So, of course, they bought toilet paper before they bought toothpaste.
Yeah.
There was plenty of toothpaste and there was no toilet paper. And soap. There's plenty of body wash.
Yeah, I remember when Trump wanted to nuke a hurricane, right?
That's the quote I posted from Men in Black a few days ago. Oh, you posted
right.
Okay. So what was the exact quote? Do you know the exact quote, Maria?
It's like Pete.
He tends to paraphrase.
Well, men are smart. People are stupid. I think it's as simple as that.
Your mom's one of the elderly, and she's not worried.
Yeah, that's not a hurricane. I'm expecting like at some point, like I don't know, New Rochelle probably voted for Trump. That's an area of Westchester, but San Francisco.
No, I don't think New Rochelle did.
It's on the fence. Like they wouldn't re-vote for him. They wouldn't vote for him now.
Nah, it's close enough.
But I could say, San Francisco, they're not going to vote for me. Let's take it out. Let's take it off the map before they get everybody else sick. But
no, because of the way it's affecting the entire infrastructure and the stock market and everything else.
San Francisco?
Like everything. Yeah. You can't just take out a city.
You know what? I have a certain amount of money in the stocks. I won't say how much, and it's not a lot. But it's pretty much most of our savings. We can't use
it now because the stocks are tanking.
So. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. They always say we can't sell. You can't sell now because you're never going to get it back. You're going to miss the bottom. But I'm thinking, we're below 20,000 now. We're like down 10, like a third.
A third of
where it was a month ago. And at some point,
yesterday they said they had the worst drop ever in history.
Yeah. It was like 3,000 points yesterday.
Yeah, it was the worst drop in history.
Yeah. And is this the worst week ever? Like 10,000 points? I remember when I was a kid.
The worst day yesterday.
Remember when those of us, and actually almost anybody on this chat, I think, is old enough to remember, when we were in school, the stock market was at 6,000. Everybody's like, oh my goodness, 6,000 points, the stock market. And we just lost 10,000 points. So, how many trillions of dollars that is and whatnot. That's only a few thousand for me, probably.
Well, if he kills the virus, we're going to bounce back very fast.
Well, see, I have two problems.
If they have a cure, please give it to us.
Yeah.
Stop messing around because we don't need to be doing this.
As 1099 employee, independent contractor for almost everything I do, unemployment insurance is going to do much for me. And depending on how they distribute the $1,000 a month to people.
They call it helicopter money, and they're going to drop it off by helicopter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pennies from heaven.
The quote is: "A person is smart, people are dumb, panicky, dangerous." Wait, let me finish the quote.
Sorry.
The quote is: "A person is smart, people are dumb, panicky, dangerous, animals, and you know it."
I know it.
Idris Elba, he's doing well.
Mm-hmm.
I think. So anyone saw a couple of the basketball players were diagnosed. They're doing all right, I believe. And Tom Hanks and his wife are good. Betty White is okay. She's not infected. That's very, very important.
The First Lady of Canada.
Yes. Is she doing okay?
As far as I know, I haven't heard anything.
And Justin isn't infected, right?
He's just self-isolating just in case.
He tested negative.
I live close to...
You live close to Rowan. We already had the Labrizio chemical accident at the end of 2019. We weren't totally confined with evident and visible toxicity. Oh, so there was a leak. You're saying there was a leak near where you live?
In France, yeah. Jay, why the big secret? Oh, that's the rest of the whole scene.
Tom Hanks and his wife left the hospital. That's good.
Yeah, they're Australian. I think they're still in Australia, self-isolated. Yeah. Explosion and fumes. Yeah. Maybe only in California with all that methane leak going on.
Hey, don't get political, LOL.
No, I don't
we're just talking about what's happening because stuff is being told to us, and we're getting. I think the problem is there is a problem of we're being told one thing one day, another thing another day, and our leader's team is contradicting him at times.
Yeah.
And then one day it's okay, we're not going to be back till August, and then today it's we're going to kill this thing.
Well, the other problem is 90% of that press conference with Trump is Trump saying how good of a job he's doing with 10% of actual information.
Well,
not that
he's actually much better about it. Actually,
he has been better, but he needs to get out of the way.
Because a week ago he was calling it a hoax.
Yeah.
Cooked up by the Democrats.
That's 10 days now.
Okay, 10 days ago it was a hoax cooked up by the Democrats to make him look bad. Now at least he stopped saying that. Yeah. He was saying that.
Most people on Fox have stopped saying that now too.
That's good. That's good because you know what? He has his base. Mm-hmm. They're going to get sick.
Yeah.
He can't let them die.
But to be fair and balanced, so to speak, I had a liberal friend warning me that the opposite, the right-wing media was claiming that this was a hoax created by the Democrats. Now people are starting to spread this horrible rumor that Trump created the hoax because he wanted to tank stocks so the billionaires can buy all the stocks at low and become super billionaires.
Yeah, I heard that. There's so many conspiracy theories out there right now. This is
just focus on staying healthy.
We don't have time for conspiracy theories. And if you see a thread on Twitter that's questionable, do not share it. Do not like it.
Triple check everything before you share it.
Yeah, please, because
don't just hit reply.
Like you said, the uncertainty. Yeah, you make a good
double
point.
so on Facebook.
Fleur, you make a good point because the government's saying one thing Thursday, another thing Sunday. Yeah, we're getting the same thing.
Well, that's the thing. News from 2 days ago
because of the uncertainty. I think people are panicking, and now they're posting conspiracy theories. Yeah. They're like, oh, well, it came to China. Well, our military went and brought it to China.
Well, even a good example.
Oh, he said it came back. It came. Oh, this gentleman ate a bat. It came from
Sunday
him.
night.
There's all this stuff.
I was going to say the Sunday night, the city shut down bars and clubs starting this morning. And then, so our comedy club, which we stopped doing shows, but I do a comedy ticket sales. They said, okay, we're going to do one more show Monday night, and then we're going to shut down because we have to.
Right.
And the governor came in at noon yesterday and said, no, at 8 o'clock, you're shutting down.
Everything because the people were not being, people were going out to bars and going crazy and not being responsible. Mm-hmm. There were people out in Hoboken. That's why Hoboken was the first to get a curfew.
The 5G network started this?
So
they're the ones eating the bats, the ones who created it.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
You want some
okay, what should I binge
riddles?
Next? Grace has a good question. What should people be binging right now? How can people be spending their time?
If you haven't seen Nosferatu, I would highly recommend it. It's a really good show.
Outsider.
It's Joe Hill.
Yeah.
It's based on the book by Joe Hill. Joe Hill is Stephen King's son. His writing is slightly different from
yes, Lock and Key, but is it Keys or Key?
Lock and Key is also Joe Hill.
Yeah.
His writing is a little bit different. It's more modern, I would say, than Stephen King. You could usually tell with a Stephen King book, he's kind of stuck in this, almost everything is kind of stuck in an older era, almost like the settings of a lot
Joe
of
Hill doesn't
stuff.
put everything in Maine.
No, but this is pretty much in Maine. I mean, it's in Massachusetts, but it's great. There's the lead is a late, like an 18-year-old girl, and she's a badass. It's a very strong female character.
We named our cat after her.
It's we named our cat after her. It's there's a lot of strong female characters, and actually the showrunner.
They're just strong characters that happen to be female.
Yeah, the showrunner Jamie.
Castle Rock.
You can follow her on Twitter, and she will interact with you. She's really nice, super down to earth. She's the showrunner, and she just does a great job. And everyone, Castle Rock there's some crossover on that, but
I just started watching McMillions.
There's like 10 episodes of what you call it?
Nosferatu. Nosferatu is 10 episodes.
And Lock and Key is 10 episodes. Lock and Key is a little bit more fantasy. Nosferatu is more horror. It's a lot darker. You're dealing with kids being kidnapped by an energy vampire, pretty much. But it's
Castle Rock is a town. Castle
Rock. If you're
a
Stephen King fan, Castle Rock, definitely.
He's setting up almost like a universe builder. First season was all about, I think, from the short story or book Castle Rock, with a this weird kind of multidimensional thing going on, and this being. It's hard. It's really hard to describe. It's very
hard to describe.
McMillions is a documentary about the Monopoly game at McDonald's.
Monopoly game winner
with like mafia guys scamming millions of dollars and like stealing the winning tickets and giving it to their friends and family and getting millions of dollars for the mafia. So I started watching a couple episodes of that.
You might enjoy Castle Rock.
Yeah.
The first season is completely different from the second season. Mm-hmm. The second season is almost like a mashup of different characters from the Stephen King universe. Mm-hmm. And there's like tons of references and Easter eggs and crossovers. You have.
Well, speaking of that, what about the creep show?
The first one too. Mm-hmm. You have that. But it's up and there's basically it's a parallel universe type thing. It's a little scary at times. And the second season is definitely more horror based because it's a prequel to Misery. Mm-hmm. So if you like Misery, I would say watch this. You can watch the second.
What's the actress's name? Kira?
No. I forget her name.
I forget.
She's amazing. She
was on Masters of Sex.
Yeah.
With Michael Sheen.
What's her name now?
She plays Annie Lennox. Not Annie Lennox.
Annie Wilkes. Annie Lennox is playing Misery.
So
she was singing a song in the middle of it.
Well, Marsha, if you like Castle Rock, have you seen Outsider? The other Stephen King series?
Someone mentioned Outsider earlier. I was looking. It was hard to keep up.
Outsider is great.
It's good, but there were definitely some slow moments, and I think someone else said it kind of the ending was.
I liked it though. It was different. I think it
wasn't. Did it say?
It's intense at times.
Well, we have Bill Skarsgård, and we like him. Mm-hmm. He plays Pennywise.
Yeah,
Lizzie Kaplan is the
Lizzie
lead.
Kaplan. Yeah,
she nailed it.
She's really
good. Kind of starts out like a Bates Motel type of thing, and then.
But they got character from Stand By Me in there.
Yeah, they get
right.
Yeah, the whole time and the time. There's the timelines for different overlaps because it's set in current times.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
little references. Salem's Lot. There's references to Salem's Lot, Stand By Me, whole bunch of different King novels. Kind of. Mm-hmm. That's what Castle Rock is. It's like constantly Easter egg hunting throughout the whole time. So if you're a fan of Stephen King and his books, you'll get that. You'll enjoy it. The McDonald's scandal. I'm so mad I collected all those little things for no reason. Like, I really thought I had a chance of getting Boardwalk.
I got a lot of free French fries out of that.
They made us fat, and they made us think we were going to win money when it was all fixed. And the guy flushed it down the toilet, right? Dude was like...
the one guy. Yeah, that was just the one guy who said, I don't want any part of this.
He had Boardwalk. He threw it down the toilet.
He didn't want to participate.
Sorry, that's a spoiler alert. Yeah. Superstore. No, is it good?
I heard it looks funny. I can't get into sitcoms anymore. It's funny. I feel weird as a comedian saying that.
Enthusiasm. We'll binge the heck out
of
that.
I love Curb.
We will binge the heck out of that.
Curb's really funny.
We've been watching season 10 of that.
Yeah, if you like Stephen King, you'll like Castle Rock.
Yeah, Castle Rock is good. The first season will have maybe at the end you're going to be a little angry, and then the second season, about halfway through the second season, you're finally going to be. It all kind of comes without giving away too much. It does tie in. There is a payoff. Mm-hmm. It's really hard when you watch shows that there's no payoff.
Right.
And I think Nosferatu had a pretty good payoff. X-Files did not give us a very good payoff many times.
Sound bitter, Laurice.
Yeah, well, a lot of us did not get the payoff we wanted. So
Shippers.
Emergence, they're still in limbo whether or not they're going to be renewed for a second season. I think it's on Hulu. Young girl has powers and kind of like a Stranger Things type of thing, but it's different. It's completely different. You learn it's different. But that's a good show, and there are a lot of payoffs throughout Emergence, like every episode. The first two episodes maybe take a little bit of time getting into, but I'd say by the third episode, it really slaps. I'm bitter with you. We're all bitter. FUCC, Chris Carter. We're all bitter. When do Stranger Things happen again? They've been teasing on their Twitter account, but I don't know if they have a release date or not.
As of February, they don't have one.
I hope all of this doesn't get delayed because people need to look at stuff. Like, people need something to do, and there's nothing on. I think the Ozark is coming soon. There are a few other shows that I saw that were in the works. I'm trying to remember what they were, but...
Hey, Cheryl, did you watch Clone Wars?
House of Cards.
House of Cards lost me.
Any good cartoons?
Clone Wars. I like Clone Wars.
Hey, Maya, there is a TikTok account that does these little animations, and they're really funny. I'm going to send it to you. They're really funny. They're short, but they're really, really funny. I'll send you the account.
You know what? The Picard, the new Star Trek series. Let me see if I can
look it up real quick.
I like that better than Discovery.
The TikTok account. It's a series.
Disney has all the Simpsons. They got Frozen 2 now, and they're going to release the new.
Is Disney going to take X-Files?
The Rise of Skywalker. What's that?
X-Files is on Prime right now, or is it on Hulu?
Is X-Files still available on Hulu?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any plans for that or not. I think Disney Plus should do season 12.
They own Fox. Season 12?
Oh, Jerry Ryan's on there now? I've only got one episode in on Picard. I gotta go back. I really enjoyed that first ep. Yeah, it was good stuff.
You can just rewatch All Things Trust Your Tactic. All Things Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got a recommendation. His Dark Materials, HBO. Very, very good. Not have the X-Files anywhere. That is criminal. No streaming platforms overseas.
The X-Files aren't out there?
Truth is not out there. So His Dark Materials on HBO is good. It's mostly fantasy. There are a lot of animals.
Yeah.
And talking animals.
I didn't love it.
I loved it.
I'm going to say that right now.
I loved it. Well, the girl looks like your niece, Riley.
She does look like Riley.
She looks like Riley. It's so cute.
Netherlands. That's right.
Yeah, but check it out. His Dark Materials. It's kind of like, I would say, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter-ish. If you've watched The Golden Compass, it's based on those books. And if you like The Golden Compass, isn't a very good movie. But this was actually pretty good. The actors are good. It's got James McAvoy.
Real quick, just to clarify, Karine, I loved House of Cards up until the last season. Last season and a half. First 3 or 4 seasons, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I made a mistake. I saw an episode, or I saw the first season of House of Cards, and I compared myself as being David's, I forget the character's name, that's like the star of the first season. I'm going to stop right now because what I want to say is going to really spoil it for you. So I'm going to leave that alone. Never mind. We'll come back to it. Ask me again in a week after you watch it.
Here's a cartoon that you were watching on Netflix.
It's
like almost like another Bob's Burgers type thing.
Oh, well, F for Family.
Yeah, was that good?
I love it for Bill Burr. It's a little raunchy at times, but it's really, really good. It's kind of like a It's kind of like a Simpsons in the sense that it's out there, but even more so, it's got like a really strong family vibe, or even almost like an All in the Family. Like you got these crazy characters, very, I don't want to say abusive, but they're not,
abusive.
They're not abusive, but they're not necessarily the most supportive. They're very dysfunctional.
Okay.
Almost like Married with Children, but with more heart.
Oh, okay.
But dysfunctional like that. But it all kind of comes together as, fighting with the neighbors. It's just suburban. I think it takes place in the 70s. So Bill Burr's kind of like playing his father, actually. I think like little Bill is like one of the kids. Like his character is actually when he was a kid.
You have a cartoon recommendation.
But yeah, F for Family it's brilliantly written. And it's got Rock. Oh shoot, I forget this guy's name.
Rooster and Doodle.
Oh, that's the nieces.
Oh.
Rooster is Riley. Doodle is Mackenzie.
Oh, okay. No real names.
Oh, I just gave the real names away. Sorry.
They have
oops.
Oh, we didn't say that. We said really and McGoozy. Anyways, I was going to say, well, she already has her comedy career budding. Anyways,
Mac.
Yeah.
Or Doodle.
Rooster.
Rooster. Yeah.
Rooster has a comedy career, so.
She's just doing some good dancing on TikTok.
Yeah, but the shit's a fake name.
Oh, that's true.
But one other thing is that I was going to say we're watching now. We're watching Prodigal Son, which is pretty good. That took a break. I think it came back last night. We're watching Better Call Saul. And we're watching Homeland.
Yeah.
That's really all that we're watching right now. That's currently airing.
Mm-hmm.
And all of those shows are like well into their run. So I would do like recaps of all these shows, but we're pretty far in, except for Prodigal Son.
What's that British show we watched?
Problem with Prodigal Son is I was going to do recaps of that one, but it's really fast paced. It's hard. I was like, how am I going to keep up with this? Stuff's moving really fast in this show. And I love that it's fast paced, but I was also doing Emergence and Evil. Evil's also a great one. If you have CBS All Access, Evil's great. Absolutely amazing.
Steph's on, what do you call yourself on TikTok, Stephanie?
Oh, Stephanie, I'm supposed to follow your kid. Remind me. Tell me her name
TikTok?
Again. Yeah, send me her name. Send me your thing again. I am very close to 1,000 followers on TikTok, and I'm really excited. So
is 911 good? I had an audition for 911.
Your kid's puppy. 911.
The Stranger. Remember that show, the British
911 show? Lone Star. I watched the newest episode, 911. The first person.
We watched too much TV.
I saw an actor friend of mine. So cool to see her randomly. Oh, cool. Looks like Hannibal. They're doing a new
Mindhunter was. I saw the first. I like the first season of Mindhunter.
That's on hiatus.
What's that?
Mindhunter.
They got 2 seasons out.
They don't know if they're going to do another. Right now, there are no plans. Yeah.
Oh, and that's pre this. That's not because of this.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Good Omens is the best.
They're doing a new. They're going to reboot Hannibal, right?
Yeah. Good Omens is like Shakespeare and Abbott and Costello with an angel and a demon.
I guess.
Angel and a demon. Oh, I love Good Omens.
Which is horrible because they had a great show when Hannibal was on. That doesn't make any sense. Good Omens, yes. But are there more books or did they cover everything?
That's a good question.
Our nieces love that one. They loved it.
Yeah, I love rewatching it with them.
We binged that over the summer.
The 2 of them are so good. Michael Sheen and David Tennant.
Yeah, Michael Sheen is on
I might even go back and
Prodigal
watch
Son.
Doctor Who with David Tennant. Not a Doctor Who fan, but 911. I had an audition for series regular 911. Is there like a potbelly guy that was dating a Russian girl who looks way too good for him? I read for that role at Fox. It was like
I don't know if
2 or 3
pages. To tell people that.
I didn't get it. It's already out.
Never saw Lucifer. Is it good? So I watched the first season.
Yeah.
And then for some reason my DVR just kind of went weird and started maybe skipped and I lost track of it. I couldn't keep up with it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the first season I thought was pretty good. I like the actors. It's a pretty good cast. Pretty good storytelling.
My stomach is grumbling.
I was wondering what that noise was.
Yeah. Staying up in the stomach right now.
You can't compete with us. We always have TV shows first.
Sorry.
No, well, the UK had they had something first. What did they have first that we really liked?
Society.
So there was something that they had ahead of us. I forgot what it was. But I think they might have had His Dark Materials because it was on the BBC too.
Red Riding. If you haven't seen Red Riding, I think it was on Netflix for a while.
Is that a series?
It was 3 movies. It was considered a series, but it was like the Sherlock series a little bit, but it was really 3 movies. Andrew Garfield and Sean Bean are in the first one, and it takes place over a couple decades, and it loosely follows. I think it's a novel about a serial killer, but it's also about like British mafia. I know my stomach's making some weird noises. I'm eating a lot of healthy food, and I'm not losing weight because I'm not getting enough exercise, but I'm
prompting the chemical warfare.
Yeah, Umbrella. I did not love Umbrella Academy.
We watched one episode, and then at the end of the episode, he goes, and I was like, all right.
I just couldn't get into it. I watched so much TV.
The Crown, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know about The Crown.
The Crown. Oh, I have The Crown. Yeah. I have the Queen.
The first season of Billions.
Why do I have so many puppets? Hello, is it time for tea?
Hello. You like Billions? We're done. I love Billions. And it's weird. I like Billions. It's more about the writing
constipated
than the characters. There's a chess match in their scripts.
Wait, Big Bud Bertha. Okay, I'm going to
say hide.
No, we're just going to
report.
Hide user on this chat. Yeah.
Hit a hide though.
Yeah. Big Butt Bertha it came a little
sorry,
soon.
Big Butt Bertha.
Big Butt Bertha, no. Okay.
I was on Billions.
Yes, he was on last season.
I missed half of the Budapest trip. I missed I was 3 days late going to Budapest because of that.
I was in Budapest.
We were going to spend 5 days in Budapest.
I was in Budapest by myself. Well, no, I wasn't. I was with the Lees. Thank goodness for them. They babysat me. The Lees and Timea.
A lot of soup. Red Riding. Yeah, Red Riding is great.
Oh my gosh. Your stomach is like it's one-man band.
It's like inside farting.
First, Robert Sheehan watched a show after he was lost at Red Riding. All right.
I think which one's Robert Sheehan.
Yeah, I realized I didn't recap any of the season 10 episodes. I only recapped season 11 for X-Files. It's probably because it sucked.
Was Robert Sheehan in Red Riding?
You a grown-up Disney family on TikTok? I am grown-up Disney family.
Oh, I think I did follow you. You know what? I thought that. Oh, did I follow you? Or maybe did I? I might have followed you already. Stephanie.
I need to follow. I need to follow too.
Damian Lewis. I tell you, I learned a lot working with Damian Lewis. Homeland. Yeah, we are watching Homeland right now. That's really good. That's interesting stuff going on. You know, what's interesting about Homeland, talking about something that's actually very, very important right now. It's hard to be serious when you're doing that.
I know. That's the whole point.
I know. But, what's going on in the rest of the world while everybody's shut down? Like, are terrorists still doing things? Or dictators and people still invading countries while their people are dying? I mean, it's absolutely amazing. It's a great puppet. It's like Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers,
right?
Yeah. Hello.
What was the name of that area? Queen of, is it Make Believe?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What's up with the puppets and hair color? We have lots of props and wigs and stuff here.
We have hair color?
Yeah, I don't know what the hair color means. No, that's a crown, right?
King Friday, yes. Right. It was King Friday, not a queen.
These aren't my only puppets, you guys. I have a bunch of puppets.
Mm-hmm.
I have a cow and a toucan.
Don't have a cow.
I literally have a cow.
Okay.
Toucan. I have there's a dog too, the husky.
We should just do a puppet show.
Yeah, we can do a puppet show.
Yeah.
King Friday, really.
So it's almost 4:00, and I figure if
we didn't do any improv.
Should we leave with an improv?
We were gonna do improv.
Should we do an improv game before we go?
Oh.
And I'm afraid if we do 2 hours every day, we're gonna run out of things to talk about.
We never run out of things.
We'll always find something to talk about. But.
Wait, I texted you games we could do. We did Two-Headed Expert yesterday. I like Two-Headed Expert because you know what? People can ask us questions.
That's true.
And tomorrow we could do the improvised fanfic, but we need people to send us the fanfic so that we can have a script to read from. And basically, one of us is on script, one of us isn't. And then one of us just reads the lines. The other one has to make up the dialogue based on what the line was given.
So should we finish with a Two-Headed Expert?
We could do that. We should also do an Irish jig because, Irish drinking song.
Mm-hmm.
King Friday. What's that?
Mr. Rogers.
Oh, King Friday is Mr. Rogers. Okay. It was a long time ago. I don't remember. I need to watch that movie.
Oh, yeah. That's out, right? It's probably not on cable yet.
Any fanfic. Well, yeah, it has to be PG fanfic.
Because we can curb certain rated R and NC-17 to be PG-13. We can live edit. Good for you, Confederate Billy.
Confederate Billy is telling me he loves cocaine. Yeah, Confederate
I'm
Billy.
guessing most people like the Confederate flag probably love drugs too.
Okay, we're gonna get you out because we don't like this Confederate anything here right now. Hide user on this. Yeah. We don't want Confederate. You absolutely have to do the Irish drinking song. This is St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, good point.
He's screaming at us, Chris. Chris is wife, not Chris.
I bet you that's Chris.
I don't know who is what. Chris
doesn't scream.
I thought you guys talking about coronavirus. We were.
Oh, Hill House is awesome.
We touched on coronavirus for the first half hour. We're talking about what's happening in the world.
Marsha, what was that British zombie show that's kind of goofy at times?
Hill House is great. Oh, Black Summer. We saw.
Oh, is that Black Summer? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait, no, that's the zombie one.
That's what I mean. And they're in the school at that one point.
Yes, it's good. It isn't until like maybe the third episode that it starts to really slam.
Yeah.
It starts to pick up.
It's very low budget, but they do it really well. Yeah, it's like low budget in a good way.
Yeah, we're working on a little haunted house thing. We say we are. We'll see what happens.
All right, so let's do a little two-headed expert first.
We're doing Jig. Yeah, we'll end on the Jig.
We'll end on the Jig. You always end on a song.
Right, so you guys have to... Now, do you want to try and do it the other way where we have to talk at the same time? I mean, there's two ways we can do it. We do it where we both have to talk at the same time.
How about when we read the questions, we have to talk at the same time?
That's really
because it's like the interview. Like, the interviewer, I do that game with kids.
I don't know how that's even going to
go.
The
two people have to talk.
All right, ask us any question because we are the world's...
I guarantee it won't be worse than a White House press conference.
It will be better.
Sorry, politics.
Have you seen 1920 movie? Is that your question? Oh, 19... Oh, no! You want to see it.
Is that the Stephen King one?
No. That's the one that's like a continuous shot, like all one.
I don't know about that one.
Right? Is that a one? Or I'm messing up something else.
It's not the sequel to 1919?
I'm not up to date on my movies. And now with all the movie theaters
I don't know that one. Is that on Netflix?
No, I think it was in theaters.
Oh. All right, so we're going to do this thing. It's an improv game. We are the two-headed expert. We will talk one word at a time, answering any question you have. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, politics.
We are the expert on everything.
Yeah. If you have any questions about the coronavirus, and then make sure whatever we say you don't use in your real life because it may kill you. I can't guarantee the validity of what we say.
We have to read the question as one person.
So maybe the first question is, have you seen the 1920 movie?
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, well, just to practice. Okay, ready?
Have you seen the 1920 movie? I
have
not
seen
that
movie,
but
I
hope
to
see
it
one
morning
because
it
sounds
amazing. Okay, ready?
Okay. How many times washing your hands in a day is too many? The
end. Okay, keep going.
No, I just thought.
Okay.
An Australian cool one is Glitch. Oh yeah, Glitch. Glitch is great.
Oh, we have seen Glitch. Yeah.
Glitch is awesome. And actually, I was pretty satisfied with it.
And the guy from Glitch is on Evil.
James
is on the new show Evil on CBS.
Evil is solid. One of the best new shows.
So Evil, the main actress.
For a network show. The girl is great.
She's from the Netherlands.
She is.
She's Dutch.
Yeah, Katja.
Katja.
You will love Katja.
And Herbers.
You will absolutely adore Katja. Yeah,
and
Katja.
The other guy is from Australia.
You cannot watch that show and not love Katja. Mm-hmm. She's awesome. And then also Mike.
Emerson.
Yeah, Mike Emerson. And then Mike Coulter. Yeah.
Oh, Mom lost us.
She lost us. No.
I think I did too many politics.
We lost Kathy Frazier.
Mom's.
Mike Coulter, who played on the superhero show.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage it's like him and her. Like she's basically the Scully. He's the Mulder. Okay. Two heads are better.
Are two heads really better than one?
That
depends
on
what
kind
of
head
you
have.
If
you
prefer
a
movie
head
you
will
most
likely
prefer
a
second
head, but
don't
have
too
many
heads
because
that
could
hurt
your
bum. Not sure where I'm going with that. Awkward. Still warming up. We don't have a live audience to work with. That's the reason. I
always find that whoever asks the question, if I look right at them, I don't even stutter. I just whatever comes out comes out. But I have to look right at the person. I eat kids. Okay, I eat kids. You're creeping me out. You got to go. Ken said they're just desperate need to devour a small child. We don't eat children here. So
Adam as a moderator.
Yeah.
Oh my.
What?
Korean and the frog. All right, more questions. Let's do this. We need some questions. Give us some juicy questions.
Yeah, we need some.
Any questions? No
really
questions is a dumb question.
Important questions.
We'll do better. We'll wake up. We gotta wake up.
He says I'm gonna wake up and then he freaking. I'll wake up. Yeah, I'll wake up.
I've been working hard today. I've been creating content.
I'll wake up.
I did 2 videos for my new online course for stand-up comedy.
Been creating content.
Completely free. Including with study guides.
I play with my puppets.
So should we just do an Irish? Let's do an Irish jig.
I should show you guys what this room looks like at some point. I should just show you guys what this room looks like.
I need to get some more puppets.
No, we don't need to get all the puppets.
Not all the puppets.
But the amount of props and costumes is a bit extreme. And I was literally crying before this whole stream that I couldn't find all my puppets. I was so upset.
Aww.
I was really upset. The room tour. Does warmth really kill the virus or is it a lie? I
think that's a question for a 2-headed
expert. Is that? Okay. Yeah. Wait, we're doing it as puppets and not as people?
You do you.
No, I'm not going to do me. I'll be the cow.
Okay.
Wait, so we have the 2-headed we have we have some. How's this going to work?
Same thing. Just use the puppet instead of your face.
So we have a two-headed creature that has 2 heads. One is a toucan and one is a cow.
Yeah.
The question. Wait. The question is, what are?
I can't read it from here.
What are you gonna eat for lunch? For
lunch,
I'm
deciding
to
eat
my
own
ear
because
that
shall
be
the
ultimate
revenge
for
my
dog's
mouth.
Get these things away.
Now, what's the
I don't want these puppets.
Now, does warmth really kill the virus or is it a lie? Who knows? Yeah. Who knows what's a lie at this point? There's so much misinformation out there. The only thing I know is if I stay in this house, if I don't have it already, I should be okay. And I'm figuring it out from there.
We can go on the deck.
We could go on the deck.
Yeah. But it's kind of cold right now.
Get some vitamin
Cow
D.
of Normandy.
That's right.
I'll take this advice over my government, honest. Yeah. I think we should be doing press conferences. So your mom left because we got too political?
Okay. I think she just lost the feed or something.
Oh. Are you Sarah Connor? That. Oh, we have to read the question. Are you Sarah Connor? That
isn't
a
question
that
I
really
should
answer
because
that
is
classified
information
kept
secret
by
Sarah
Palin.
Ooh, that took a turn. There are a lot of cows in Normandy. They got a lot of great Normandy. I'm thinking what do you call it? I was thinking Netherlands. Like great Gouda cheese in the Netherlands. All right, let's do an Irish jig and wrap this up.
Okay.
Let's call it a day. We're going to sing a song.
But we need something
we need something silly or embarrassing may have happened to you or your friend. What can we sing an Irish jig about? Lights. Oh, there we go. We keep unplugging that light, I think.
There we go.
Okay. So what do you guys want to hear? Butter and camembert. Oh, that's what that's the what the milk does for us, the cow. What do you guys want to hear a song about? Should we sing a song about?
Did somebody say milk? I want
it's
some
possible. Excuse me. I'll be back. Thank you.
I laughed so hard I peed myself. That's good. Say Gouda, like Cowda, and you'll be halfway.
Gouda like Cowda? Gouda. Gouda. Oh, Gouda.
So, is that what you're saying is the embarrassing thing? I thought we made you laugh.
Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, so peeing because we laughed so hard.
Okay. What to do on St. Patrick's Day without a parade? Is that a question?
I like this. I laughed so hard I peed myself.
Yeah, okay.
Ready? You want to start?
Yeah.
Wait,
we're not. I went out to a bar.
I hung out with some folks.
They said hello.
And I told some jokes.
And I had to go to the bathroom.
Because I laughed so hard.
And then I had a problem.
I crapped out some lard. Oh, the whole room was a-laughing.
Everyone stared at me.
I was the butt of the joke.
Because I had to pee.
And there was a little stream.
Tried to mist.
And everyone was flooded away.
Because I'm pissed.
Well, the moral of the story is
don't pee on yourself.
And when you have to really go,
pee on an elf.
And if Santa should happen to complain,
tell him to go.
And then he said, laughter.
You mad, bro?
Oh, you should have said ho, 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 ho.
Who's taking harmony?
I don't know what's
Lacey,
going on here.
You came just in time.
Oh my goodness, Lacey, you got to start from the beginning.
Model T100.
That's the Terminator guy.
Terminator.
Wow.
Is that Robert Patrick?
It could be.
Hey, X-Files in the house. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow too. Well,
my goodness.
If you guys have any topics you'd like us to talk about,
top of the morning to you.
If you have fanfic you want us to read and do improv around, we can do that.
Let's go watch Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
The Walt and Laurice Show, the best new entertainment. Yeah, right.
Every day at 3:00.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on Walt's channel, and the reason why my channel, unless we talk about specific shows, my channel tends, because it's like a niche channel, and the niche is about recapping TV shows. Unless it's like a TV, like this is almost like a podcast, a variety cast. If I put up stuff that's variety on my channel, like YouTube just gets really mad and then stops notifying my subscribers when I put up like another video. So we'll do it on Walt's channel because I don't want to get Walt has a variety channel already.
We're not good enough for your channel.
No, we're good enough, but we could potentially kill it because by putting too much variety on it, YouTube wants their channels to be almost like cable. They want to have a history channel, and for me, it's like X-Files channel almost. So
awesome. Good to see everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Please
wash your hands.
Stay at home. Tell your youngins
wash your butts.
not to wash your butts. Please wash your butts.
Yeah, nothing but clean socks.
Wash your butts. We should make a song called Wash Your Butts.
I think I should go before I do something bad. Oh my goodness.
You're good enough. You're smart enough. And gosh darn it,
Smalley.
People like you.
Let's do the affirmation moment. Oh, I'm messing up the phrase. Bye.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.
Okay, we will see you tomorrow.
COVID
same
out.
Same time, same place.
No.